Here, the place I live, there are lots of nature around and little river flows. So I went for a walk and then I sat on the bank of the river, little tree stump there. I just merged into nature, felt into the five elements. So I just thought maybe we can do a short meditation on the five elements. It's quite profound, but quite accessible and experiential. Five element practice is a way to experience in a felt sense way any part of experience in our life, any aspect of our life. Just take a moment, feel whatever comes up on the mirror of the lake on your heart. Mind, just imagine, see if you can feel into this earth. Maybe you can imagine the place you've been before, like a vast yellow sand, ground, earth, or very enriching richness of the color in autumn. Am I comfortable? Comfort or contentment. That's earth quality, no? So I sat on a tree stump, listened to my answer, felt into my energy, felt quite content despite of whatever happening internally, externally. I tune into this earth element, stable and impartial, no? Earth does not discriminate you or this person or that person or this animal or that other beings. Equally embrace all beings. See if you can feel into that earth qualities. See if you can connect the internal earth quality by relating to the so-called external elements, securities, foundations, the generosity of earth, and also a sense of belonging. We are all on the great earth, no? Equally. Earth provides so enriching, nurturing qualities, very supportive, give us a lot of nutrition, energies, what we need. So we all are recipient of the earth quality. At the same time, see if you can feel into your body, perhaps, especially lower chakra, legs. And then perhaps you make a prayer. So you request this great earth to give us inspiration or blessing so that our own earth awakened quality will unfold or manifest. So that prayer made earth turn into this earth Dakinis. Earth element become personified into so-called Ratna Dakini. Just look at her. Now she is in front of you. Great earth became the Ratna Dakini, jewel Dakini, holding a jewel, wish-fulfilling jewel, which makes everything possible. So how do you feel? Look at her. She's looking into your eyes with complete impartiality, without any judgment. Then you make again this request. Please bless me. Please inspire me so that my own awakened quality will unfold. Then Ratna Dakini, Jewel Dakini, Earth Dakini, same thing, melt into the golden nectar light and flow into the crown of your head and coming through the central channel and coming down, 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 filled with that rich qualities of nectar light, fills your body and come all the way to the lower gate, pelvic floor, or the lower regions. Then feel, just take a moment to feel. You yourself become a great earth, Jewel Dakini, Ratna Dakini. You are now this light nectar flows through your body and share the entire being's universe. entire globe. How does that feel? You are the great earth, completely rooted, grounded, secure, impartial. Okay, so I just kind of rested there on the top of the tree stump. Then next I looked at the river just flowing here, very beautiful. So now I want you to do that too. Imagine you are perhaps sitting on the bank of the river or the lake and look into the water quality. See if you can connect to the water qualities. It flows, no? Water flowing, this flexibility, adaptability, and also this reflective clarity of water. How you feel in your body, even just by imagining the lake you ever been before, everything reflected on the surface of the lake. Then now connect to the internal water, perhaps the flow of emotions. How am I doing? Is it flowing or stagnating or frozen? Very sharp qualities. Sometimes water is very sharp and dynamic and destroying energy, no? Like a dam or waterfall, very powerful. So that the water element turn into a water dakini, Vajra dakini, blue in color. Now she's in front of you, gazing into your eyes, sense or felt sense, little bit intimidated. What's coming up for you? Then you make a request. May I also be like you? Please inspire me so that my water qualities, this luminous clarity of mind will manifest. In response to that request, now water dakini melt into the blue light nectar, and coming to the crown of your head, and happily dissolve through the central channel from the crown of head, coming down to the lower belly. Then imagine your wish was fulfilled. Now you became a water dakini, Vajra dakinis, luminous clarity of mind. In terms of function, it's quite destroying or the cutting the conceptualities, seeing through things just as it is, suchness of the thing, like a reflection of the water. They don't distort the scenery if the water is very calm and tranquil. No? So now your mind is like that. Now the blue light nectar going flow through your entire body and going out and serve all beings, benefit each living being. So I kind of did that, sitting, watching, resting. Then there was a sunset there. So you might have experienced, beautiful sunset you have seen. You can remember that. What's your internal response to that beautiful sunset? This warmth of fire element. See if you can connect to that. This passionate, kind of energetic qualities, dynamic qualities, creative. Something moves within us, no? When we look at those beauty outside and beauty inside, no separation. Then that beauty or fire element turn into fire dakinis, Padma dakini, pink or red, passionate dakinis. Now in front of you, this is called the front generation. Look into her eyes, or she is looking, gazing intensely, very intense quality, intensely looking into your eyes. How do you feel? This magnetizing qualities, bit intimidated, or this caring, completely caring, the expression of the love that stirred something within you, no? First you request, please bless me, please inspire me so that my mind become merged into yours. Then we become one. Well, I recognize non-duality. Since the beginning, there was no separation, just my obscuration was veiling that recognition. But now, please help me, assist me to recognize that. Then she happily melted into light and coming into the crown of the head, then through the central channel, coming down and settle around the heart, below the heart, these areas. And now you become a Padma Dakini, very transformative, energetic element, fire element. Now that awakened qualities goes out to help serve all beings, magnetizing all beings, and leading, guiding all beings to the awakening and freedom. So I was sitting there again on the stump of the tree. Then I felt the air or very elegance of the wind touching my skin, wind element. No discrimination, very spontaneous, like a breath, same thing. I connected to my breath, spontaneous activities. No doer, just allow the breath to breathe my body, allow the air to touch against my skin. How does that feel? Everything gets done this way without the doer. So wind element is versatilities, move here and there. So now that the element inside you, perhaps breath, you can connect easily. That the wind element, air element turned into Karma Dakini. Then we make request. Please inspire me so that my mind merge with yours, so that I can embody these qualities. Then I can really serve all beings without this self-egoic doer, spontaneously, so that I become an expression of this compassionate act. Then Karma Dakini happily dissolve into nectar light. Or did we meet? We have to meet each other first. She's looking into your eyes. Then you need to connect to your reactivity. Lots of reactive chains are coming within you when we connect this way. Right now, just briefly look into her, how you feel. Then now you made a request. Now she melt into your body and come down to the throat around this area. Breathing, lung, pumping. Then imagine you now embodied. You became Karma Dakini. Now really you are ready to serve. Karma means action. So Karma Dakini embodies those 4 awakened qualities, 4 awakened activities. It embraces all the activities. So now go out, allow it to serve all beings. Now, so I was sitting there, quite enjoyable. Then notice what's allowed everything to happen. What makes everything possible? All these elements, activities, mental activities, or whatever arises. What's the source of everything? Then that is space, emptiness. Then I look into sky, vast sky, limitless. I couldn't find the edge. So you too just imagine the sky as if you are looking into sky, resting in the sky, perhaps resting as the sky. Your mind become one with the sky and see if you can relate to or connect to the sky or space element, this vast spaciousness which encompasses everything. And yet nothing there. completely full but empty. See if you can rest in that paradox joyfully. Then that's turned into space or sky Dakini or Buddha Dakini, white in color. Now Buddha Dakini came in front of you and gazing into your eye. Then connect your reactivities or feeling, felt sense. She looks quite peaceful, spacious. Now we're gonna invite her to come to merge into you. Upon the request, she melted into light and dissolve into you. White luminous nectar light flow into your body through the central channel and fill the entire body, but especially abide in the top part of the body. You became the space Dakini, Buddha Dakini, to serve all beings and purify all environment. Do that activities, pacifying activities. The nectar light flows through every pore of your skin, going out, pacifying, soothing, comforting, whatever way sentient being need, you serve. Okay, now the end. Just all this light nectar dissolve back to your body and come back to this central channel I call the plumb line. In our tradition, very important to dissolve, draw the energy back to central channel. This is very significant importance in terms of completion stage. Basically, we're gonna dissolve all the energy prana into central channel. Then we bring up into certain point, heart center, and allow this lotus jewel to open, blossom, connecting your energy element